everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another Pilates class. As you can see today, I do have some props with me. So what you're going to need is about 2 pillows, or if you have like one very thick one, or even like a yoga bolster, that will work. Anything just to give you just a little bit more space between yourself and the mat. We'll be using them to sit on and also place in between our knees. And then either light weights, I recommend really nothing heavier than 3 pounds, or cans. And so I'll be having some garbanzo beans join us today. So we're gonna start taking a seat on top of your pillows. Okay, so what this is doing, this is really just hopefully just getting us up off the mat a little bit more, relieving some tension in our hip flexors or low back if you're tight in those areas. Weights can just be off to the side, we don't need them yet. We're gonna have the hands just right on top of your shins. So we're gonna take a nice big inhale, growing tall through the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, we're gonna nod the chin and just let the spine round forward over the thighs. Getting a nice stretch through the back. We're gonna stay here and take a nice big inhale through the nose, breathing into the back rib cage. And then we're gonna exhale out through the mouth, staying rounded over those legs. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Take another nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And again, another nice big inhale. And this time on the exhale, you're gonna go ahead and stack the spine all the way up from bottom to top. Doing that again, take another big inhale, growing up nice and tall. And then on the exhale, nod the chin round the spine forward over the thighs. And we're gonna stay here, taking a big inhale through the nose. And stay here and exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times. Again, another big inhale. Feel that breath really expand into the back rib cage. As you exhale out through the mouth, feel the rib cage gently wrap around the waist, giving you a little hug. 1 more time, another big inhale. And then on the exhale, let's go ahead and stack the spine all the way up from tail to head. And then bring the hands right behind the head. This time we're gonna mobilize the spine a little bit more as we breathe. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna rotate the spine to the right. On the exhale, keep the rotation, nod the chin round. And this time we're gonna make sure the pelvis stays vertical. You're just getting that mobility and movement through the spine. We're gonna inhale to stack back up. And then on the exhale, we return back center. Other side, we inhale to spiral up. It's an exhale to nod and round. Inhale to stack up tail to head. And then exhale to return back center. Other side, we inhale to rotate. Exhale, head to tail to round forward. Inhale, tail to head to stack up. Exhale, rotate center. 1 more time, inhale, spiral. Exhale, nod and round. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, we move to center. We interlace the fingers. We press the palms forward. From here, you're going to protract through the scapula, and as you protract, allow the thoracic spine to flex. So you're getting that stretch right in between the shoulder blades, all the way through the arms, through the wrists, and then we're going to stack that spine up, bend the elbows, and then just allow that chest to extend. We interlace the fingers, press forward and round. We inhale to stack up, retract, extend. And just kind of flowing right through, using that breath. We exhale to round forward. We inhale to lift and extend. 1 more time, exhale, rounding forward. Inhale to extend. Bringing the arms down. You can keep the knees bent, or you can move to a cross-legged position. We're going to grab one of your weights. We're going to bring it into your left hand. Hand is down by your side, palm is facing forward. So we're going to be moving unilaterally. A lot of shoulder work, But what I want you to also think about is the connection through the obliques and the torso, that as we move one arm at a time, we're not shifting or rotating through the torso, okay? From here, that left arm is gonna move out to the side, and then we bring it all the way up overhead. And we do the same thing, we just bring it right back down. So it's like we're making half circles with the arm, okay? And I want you to feel, like, now that you know the movement is, right? Not a hard movement, just a nice little half circle, but feel where it's coming from. Instead of moving your arm from your shoulder joint, I want you to think of moving your arm from your back. So you really feel that shoulder blade gliding along the back rib cage, creating like a sense of mobility, but coupled with stability, right? We allow that upward rotation. We allow the shoulder to elevate without losing the structure. And then we move out and down. We're gonna add a side bend to it. We move out and up, and then we lift, get a little lateral stretch. We rebuild coming back up, and then let that arm move to the side and back down. We lift, keep growing tall, and we side bend. So we're shortening through the right, lengthening through the left, and use that left oblique to help stack up, and then control the arm all the way down. Two more. We have that three-dimensional stability, feeling the connection through the front of the chest, under the armpit, and all the way through the back. We stack it up and lower down. One more time like this. We lift, up, side bend. We rebuild. Bring that arm to the side. From here now, we bend in. We push out. Watching again, we have equal length between the rib cage and the pelvis on both sides. Staying tall through the spine. And push. In. Exhale. We have 4 more. 4. Press. 3. Push. This is 2. Push. 1. Push. We're going to bring both arms overhead. We transfer the weight over to the right side. Right arm comes down by your side, palms face forward. Same thing. We move out and lift. Just keeping the body vertical to start. And down. We move out. Try to keep that palm facing forward. Out and down. Good. Think about that opposition. Are you getting as much reach as you can? That's it. Out. Think of creating space underneath that armpit, especially as you go out to the side. Really feel that fanning up, that length through the lat. Moving back out and lower down, adding that side bend. Out, up, lift head to tail. Stack up tail to head and move it down. That's it. We lift out, up. Keep lifting up as much as you lift you. Side bend. Stack it back up and lower down. We have 2 more. Out, up. Make sure you're controlling the arm the whole time. Support the bones and gravity. And down. 1 more time. Out, lift, up, get that stretch. Stay side to side. Stack back up. Arm comes just out to the side. We bend and press. We bend and push. We bend. Press. In and push. In, push. Last 4. 4. Good. 3. Last 2. 2. Good. 1. Moving out. Palm faces up. Now we just lift overhead, transfer the weight, and lower down. We lift, transfer the weight, and lower down. Again, keeping equal length between rib cage and pelvis. We lift and lower. Now we cross in front, pass in front, and open, and front, and open. Good, keep that lift through the arms. Open, try not to collapse through the chest or spine. Open, this is 2. Good, last 1. Open, lowering down. We're gonna grab, so we have weights in each hands now. This time, we're gonna have the elbows wide to the side, both weights are in front of the belly button. Okay, a few more things sitting here, just focusing on the upper body. From here, so think internal rotation, we move to external. So we come in and out. I want you to feel the humerus, so the big bone in your arm from elbow to shoulder, rotating inwards, rotating outwards. You still have that stability. Again, 3-dimensionally through the shoulder joint. We're not collapsing in and then popping out. It's getting that nice easy movement through the shoulder joint. For 3, out, 2, out, 1. We're gonna hold it right here. Now as we push both arms out to the side, similar to what we did with single arms, you're gonna rotate now so the weights face back, almost like you're pushing back, and then we rotate back so the weights face forward as we bend in. We push, almost push back, and then rotate forward. We push back and in. Push back, waking up those extensors through the spine. Think of width. Again, we're not creating tension through the body. We're creating width through the back and through the front. This is 4. This is 3. 2 more. 2. 1. Hold it here. From here now we just rotate. Face up, face back. Up and back. Up, all of a sudden these 3 pounds turn into 15. Back. For 4, push. For 3, push. For 2, push. 1, push and lower the arms down. Nice. All right, weights can come up front. We're gonna come into a kneeling position. And again, we have our pillows stacked, and you're gonna have your knees right on top of them. Toes are curled under, palms are facing forward. So this is something you could do the whole series with your weights, certainly. I'm gonna keep mine dropped for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add that back in when I get to some tricep work, okay? But right now I'm gonna be focusing through the hips and the shoulders, okay? From here, I'm gonna have my palms face up, and as I sit my hips back, like I go into a hinge at the hips, I press my arms up about shoulder height, and then as I flip and push my palms back, I squeeze the glutes and bring my pelvis back to vertical. So I'm using my glutes to press the hips forward to extend. I go back into that hinge and lift. Spine stays nice and long, chest is lifted. I squeeze the glutes and push back. Palms up, hinge. Good, and push back. One more time like this. Press up, hinge, and push back. This time, I hinge, but as I come up, I'm gonna point and lift my right toe off. So I'm thinking of almost pulling my heel to my butt, getting a little hamstring connection there. Keeping my obliques lifted through the front, I lower it down as I hinge. I come up, I point and lift my left toe off. Like really pull it up, try to extend through the hip. Again, sit back. Good, point and lift. Good, curl under. Left side, point, lift. This time, curl under, both toes. Press, lift, connect, try to find that balance. Pull those heels up. Curl under and hinge. Point and lift. That's it, curl under, hinge. Press, point up, really press that pelvis forward. We hinge. Good. Point, lift. We're gonna try to hold it here. We pulse back for 8, 7, find that balance, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up. Pumping back here for 8. Challenging that rib cage. 7, 6, 5. Keep it connected. Squeeze the glutes. 2, 1. Curl the toes under. Go ahead, grab the weights if you had dropped them. Keeping a nice neutral position through the pelvis, extended through the hips. From here, we push the arms behind the hip and then come back to the hip. We exhale, press, working through the back of the shoulder. We push back and in. We press in. This is 8. Good. 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. This is 2. 1. We hold it here. Flip so the weights face in towards each other. Now it's like you're playing an accordion. We press them in, then apart. In, apart. Make sure that you don't lose the connection through the pelvis. Keep pressing forward, pulling up through the obliques for 4. This is 3. Good, this is 2. 1, hold it here, small bends at the elbow. We bend and push. Focusing on the tricep, we bend, press, bend, push for 4. Good, this is 3. This is 2. 1, and coming down. Weights come down. Hands on the mat. Underneath the shoulders, toes are curled under. Abdominals pull up. From here, we take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, we're gonna pick up the knees to a hover, right? So you just lift off the pillows and kind of use your pillows at a point of where those knees should be hovering to, okay? From here, we're gonna keep lifting the sits bones up towards the ceiling. Coming into the downward dog or a pike position. Again, feeling the width through the shoulders, feeling that connection through the mid-back. And then we're gonna bend the knees, lengthen the spine, come back to that hover. Connect in this position. The right leg reaches straight back. And then we lower down. Again, we pike up. We bend. Right leg reaches and comes back. We pike, lift, and lower. Left leg reach, and in. We pike, lengthen out. Right leg reaches, pull in. One more time each side. Lift. Good, lower, connect to the back of the hip, reach, and down. Last time we lift, and lower. Right leg reaches. Coming in, lower the knees, relax those toes, and you can shift back to a nice little shell stretch. Pulling that belly up, stretching through the spine. Stay for an inhale, and then go ahead and stay for an exhale. One more time, a big inhale. And then as you exhale, let's go ahead, stack that spine all the way up. Nice. All right, we're gonna have those pillows stacked. We're gonna come down. So we are, I like to fold mine just a little bit, so it's almost like I'm making a little taco shell. And then you're gonna have your forearm down on the mat. So this is also like a place where if you have like a small ball, something just to kind of slide underneath your rib cage and give you again that little feedback, that little lift to help stabilize through the shoulder joint, connect through the lat and that bottom oblique to keep yourself from kind of slouching down into your shoulder, okay? So although something is underneath you, I want you to use it as a tool to almost help keep you lifted off, okay? So you can find that stability through the side. From here, we have our knees bent. We're gonna start with just a regular clamshell. So that top knee is just gonna open off, and then we lower it down. So my toes are staying together. I'm just moving from the hip. It's an exhale and inhale. Again, finding that quiet stability through the torso, through the shoulder, down, lift, down. This is 4. Good, 3. 2 more. 2. Good, 1. We lower down. Now we're going to pick the leg up so it's just in a hover. We flex the foot. We fold at the hip, we come forward. And then we squeeze at the glute. We're just kicking it back. We fold forward, so flexing at the hip. We move back, extending at the hip. In and back. Good, in and back. This is 4. This is 3. Good, this is 2. Back, this is 1. This time we're going to stop in line with the knee. From here we reach the leg straight out. We inhale, lower, lift. That's it, lower, do it, check. Are you still connected through the front? Down, up, down, lift, 4, 6. Good, 5. This is 4, 3. Good, 2, 1, and coming in. Let's flip up to the other side. Just kind of bring those pillows over, come down to the forearm, both knees bent, right? We're pushed away from the mat, starting with that clamshell. We lift and lower. Good, up and down. Lift, nice, up, lower, 4, 6, down, good, 5, down, no weight should be on the pillows or ball, 3, this is 2, good, 1, down, bring that leg up so it hovers on top, foot is pointed or flexed, flexing will help connect through the back of the leg a little more. And then we fold at the hip, we come forward. We squeeze the glute, extend back. We move forward and back. That's it. Fold at the hip And then open, extend at the hip without losing the connection through the torso. We in and back. That's it. 4. Extend, making sure that the hip, knee, ankle, right, are all staying in alignment. This is 2. Back. 1. Good. Stopping in line with the knee. We reach out. It's in, exhale. Lower, lift. Down, just move from the hip. Down, up. 6, good, lift. 5, keep pushing away from the mat for 4. 3, good, 2, 1, and coming in. You just need one of your pillows. The other one can just move to the side. We're gonna take it, we're gonna place it right in between your knees. Again, you can fold it up just so you have like a little bit less, gives you just a little bit more pressure to squeeze against. Again, if you have a ball here, that will work as well. Knees are bent, feet are flat, hands come down by your side. Let's just go into a few hip rolls. We're taking an inhale through the nose. On the exhale, you're going to use those obliques to imprint, the glutes to roll all the way up as you gently squeeze into the pillow. Take an inhale to stay, and then on that exhale, melt the spine down. Just nice, easy movement through the back. Return to neutral. Again, taking an inhale. Exhale, obliques. And then as you squeeze those inner thighs, feel that helps connect through the pelvic floor, through the obliques as you roll up. Take an inhale to stay. Exhale, melting down, getting that length through the spine. Moving through imprint, back to neutral, 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale to imprint. Connect through the glutes and peel it up. Take an inhale to stay. Exhale, roll down. Through that imprint to neutral. Last time we inhale. Exhale, imprint. Squeezing the glutes and peeling up. Taking an inhale to stay. Exhale, melting down. Move through imprint. Back to neutral. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, connect through the obliques to imprint. And then we're going to pull both legs up to your tabletop position. Nod the chin and curl. So again, we have that connection through the inner thighs. Make sure that the feet, right, or the outer ankle are in line with the outer knees. So don't have the feet together, knees apart. Try to keep a nice solid alignment. That connection is coming up from the top of the inner thighs. We're going to circle those hands around, bring them behind the head. Feeling that rib cage really gliding down towards the pelvis. On the inhale, just that upper body releases back. Think of exhale, gently squeeze that pillow as you curl and lift. Yes. Inhale, we release back. Exhale, squeeze that pillow gently as you curl up. Now think about the spine. When you release back, feel almost the little muscles through the spine contracting, controlling the body weight back. And then exhale, feel them lengthen as you come up. It's a different sensation, right? Thinking about an ab prep, not just from the front of the body, not just with the abdominals, but also with the muscles right through the back. Let's do 4 more here. Do you find a little more length through your spine? Do you find a little bit more control through your torso? For 3. Good. Lift. 2 more. 2. Don't forget about that gentle squeeze on the way up. Last one. We curl up. We hold it here. We're gonna rotate now to the left. As we rotate, we're gonna reach that right arm just beyond the left knee. And then we pass through center, then we reach that left arm just beyond the right knee. We pass through, gently squeeze, and as you rotate, squeeze. Moving from the ribs, stabilizing through the lower part of the body, right? So both ends of the pelvis stay down on the mat. We're just getting, again, that flexion and rotation from the rib cage, similar to the beginning of class. For 4, 4, 3, 3. This is 2, 2, 1, 1. Coming center curl, hold. Reach those arms out. Both legs. Squeeze the pillow and reach. Bend the knees and pull in for 4. We squeeze and reach. Bend, pull in for 3. That's it. We squeeze, reach. Bend, pull in 2. Squeeze out. Pull in for 1. Grab onto the knees. Pull the legs in as you lower the body. Nice. We're gonna rock and roll ourselves up. You can go ahead and stack both your pillows again. We're gonna finish in a seated position. So I have my pillows stacked, and I'm just sitting back on them. My knees nice and wide, so I'm in a nice soft position through the hips, not holding any tension through my knees, through my ankles, or through my hips, okay? I'm up nice and tall. I'm gonna bring both arms up overhead. Then I'm gonna drop my head to the right. I'm gonna reach my left arm just out to the side, just getting a nice stretch here through the neck. And then from here, again, just relax the shoulders and just do little circles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. I reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the arm back. Bring the eyes, the gaze down towards your right armpit. Grab top of the head. Just give a little, don't pull, but just give like a little bit of pressure, as much as it feels right for you. Again, still trying to stay relatively connected through the rib cage. Reaching that left arm back, gazes down towards the right armpit, feeling that stretch through the neck. Carefully release, let's bring both arms back up overhead. And this time we're dropping the head over to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right. Just have some lateral flexion through the neck. And then little circles through the shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach that arm back, gaze comes down towards the left armpit. Getting that stretch through the back of the neck, reaching the arm. Arms come up, we return center, flip so the palms face forward, and just let the arms just kind of fall naturally down. Again, we're going to lift them just up overhead. They face palms forward, then just let them fall. Relaxing through the shoulders one more time. Inhale, lift up, palms face forward, and last time, just letting the arms fall down by your side. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for this mat workout, focusing a little bit more upper body, core work, And it was a little different from some of our usual routines, but I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will come join me next week on the mat. Thank you again, guys.